Good morning. Today we are going to start doing the edging in the front yard. So join me as we begin the journey. I'm super excited. So here we go. The goal here is to get the arch. I've marked 8 feet down. I just got to figure out if I want to come, how far I want to come this way. It looks like we might be able to do 10 feet. Yes. So it looks like we're doing 10 feet in an arch here. Because this is not centered, I'll probably go 10 feet and go straight. That'll give me 4 feet in the center. That might work. Okay, let me get some snips. It's probably not the correct tool. Okay, it gives a little bend. Okay. I should probably get the correct tool. So let me go get that really quick. Proper tools. That works. Okay, so looks like it's going from 8 feet, rounding off to 5 feet. That'll give me space for the well hole. And then I'll pick up, go back 10 feet. I'm probably gonna go measure from here. I think it's like 6, so that's 2 feet, probably maybe 5.5. I'll go 5.5 from center. That way I'll keep 5 and then I'll curve back to 10. To 8. So yeah, I think that'll give a nice little sway and wave here to give a nice little, it'll actually, I like it because it's actually, you can't see it from this side, but the walkway has the little curve and that'll give that little curve. So I think it's gonna work out really good. I'm really excited. So what I've done so far, so that you can see, I've done my 3-foot boundary where the boxwoods are at, right there. Sorry for all the wiggling. And then those last 3 boxwoods. So let me get out of the sun. So these 3 will be removed, and I'm going to relocate them. But so far, I haven't put them all the way in, but I'm really liking the edging. So you see how nice and clean the lines look now? And the well is going to be accessible. Probably make a little well with some wood that I have. And then it just continues all the way, all the way. And what I like about it, that the path is going to be a clear path now. You'll have that nice little walkway to go all the way around, and then over here it's going to be the same. So I'm going to finish over here. So I'm going to go across, put the boundary there, and then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to start. This is going to get trimmed out. I'm going to start at the 3 feet, continue it here all the way up. And then over here, I'm thinking of still do that one. I want to do a little planting there because I want to put some more evergreens. So I think the 3 that I'm pulling out, I might just put them right here. I might just tighten them up a little bit here. And then this, I'm going to actually remove this plastic one, the no dig one, and I'm going to actually put the metal, because I want to dig that up and I want to plant some trees, evergreens. So it's coming along. All right, let me get back to what I was doing. Finish that up. I'll finish hammering those in. I just want to get them in so I can get a better look before I'm committed to it. But so far, so good. Let's go. Keep working. I did find that connecting them first is a little easier to do before I install them, because connecting them is easier because then I can maneuver them better. So let's see how we do. So I'm really liking these edges, are very sturdy. They're not really that hard to install over this particular cloth. That cloth is super hard to penetrate. It's really good, but this is going through it like butter. So I'm really liking that. Looks like they give you gloves in every pack, which is cool. I'll have extras, but not quite 3. Okay, let me connect these. I can figure it out once we're connected. I could always realign this to give me the space I need. So that's what I'm aiming for. Let's see. Let's start over here. It's gonna be a little bit of a tilt because of the arbor, but that's okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I know I have to finish putting it in, but that'll work. Okay, that's the temporary look. I think it looks really good. Now we're gonna bring it this way. The sun's really on here, so let's see if I can not blind you guys. And put you in a spot where you can still see. Said these guys are heavy. Okay, I need to snip this vine that has gone completely bonkers over here. These do grow very fast, so I'm not afraid of clipping it because I know it's gonna grow back. So believe it or not, there's only 3 plants of this sweet potato vine. I was hoping to get it to come up, but she keeps wanting to come down here. Let's see if I can train some of these. They're all tangled. I'm gonna put these together. See how much space I have. All right, it's starting to take shape. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And the nice thing is, clean as you go. So keep it all in one pile. It's time to clean up and get rid of everything. Let's get these in first, and then we'll figure out the distance. So it seems like I was bending it the wrong way. So just so you know, these have these little tabs right here. This little tab. And I was bending it the wrong way. So it wasn't holding. So let's continue. All right, we're getting closer. Way to get rid of your frustrations. Maybe not. Okay, so I decided to come and sit under the shade because it is super hot right now, and as you can tell, I am like flustered. Okay, so my mallet broke. I need to get a new mallet. I don't want to use the metal one. I call it his baby Bertha. He's got a big Bertha, which is like huge with the metal mallet. I can't use that though because that will damage the metal, and I don't want to do that. So I need to get a mallet. So that takes a pause on things, but it actually is a good thing because now I can sit back, look at it really good, and figure out what I'm going to do. Because I wanted to, so I'll show you in a minute, but where I made my little arch, that little square, that little rectangle where I'm going to put some evergreens, I wanted to change that plastic no dig edging and put the metal one because I think it'll be better. And if I have enough to go all the way across um, with 3 of these without having to do any trimming or bending or whatever, then I will do that. And then I'll use the small rubber no digs to make a circle for where my trees are going to be at. Because I think it would be nice to have that defined because when the rocks go in, I don't want anything on top of like that area, but I think it'll be really pretty. So I'm excited because it's starting to take shape and finally. And I'm really liking this metal edging. So I will say it's from Vivore, I think it is. I got it from Amazon, but I'm gonna tell you, it's good. Was it Amazon? It's either Amazon or Home Depot. I'm sorry, I can't think right now. But let me show you really quick, and then I'm gonna go inside and I'm going to get me some water, hydrate, get me some electrolytes, and probably a little something to eat because I am hungry. I haven't eaten but anything but coffee, and of course now working makes me hungry. It's probably a little bit before noon. My poor husband got called out, so he's on call. So I'm taking advantage of trying to work as quickly as I can. Because my goal is if I can get all this done, then it's just a matter of ordering the rocks, and the rest I can work on with the rocks there. It's not going to be a big deal. But having the metal stability of the edging would be better for the rocks for us to just get them. So let me just show you where I'm at. So this is the area that I'm referring to. So as you can see, it has a slight little arch right here. It's nothing big, but these two, if I can get enough to just put, I mean, he's going to cut that right there. But if I can get enough to just go straight there, who knows, maybe I'll take advantage of that, have that opening and arch it this way in metal, and then let that follow. What a great idea. Thank you. All right. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to finish that up. I got to first see if I have enough edging. So I have 4 over here and I have another full box. I'm going to see what I can do. But I'm going to get me something to eat, something to drink, and then I will come back. So here we go. Hello, good morning. Okay. I am actually going to update you on yesterday's events. I had to do second day. So let me turn around and show you what we decided to do. Okay. So we kept it straight there. We did not do the curving. Hubby didn't like that, which is fine. And there goes the little curve that I was telling you right when I broke my mallet. Right there. So we're going to keep that look there. And as you can see, I had enough to cover here. Not there, but I think we can manage that. That'd be fine. Once we have the rock, I don't think it's going to show very much. And then we're going to keep that layout straight. He liked the straight look better. So let me turn you around. And this is what we got. I was able to repurpose the circles, which are for the tree. That's the no dig. And so right now the goal is these right here. There we have them in this orientation. We are going to switch them to that. So we're going to use all the new ones. He's going to drill new holes, and we're going to put that all around the perimeter. Let me take you along so you can see what a great job it turned out. I'm very pleased with it. He hammered them in for me, as you can see. They're in over here. They're in and over here. So they have some areas of gap, but we'll completely hammer them in a little more right when the rocks come. So I think this here, I might fix it a little bit differently, and we'll see. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do here yet. I have it the way I have it, but I'm going to leave it the way it is. And so here we go. So now we have the bedding space situated. I'm going a little fast and I apologize. There we go. Now this is where we're going to be doing the fence. So the fence is going to go right from the edge, from this edge over here, which is at the end of the road basically. So from here all the way to where the arbor is. And we're going to use the fence, and that's going to be more of a backdrop. It'll be in black, and we're going to use the lattice fencing. So it's just a matter of figuring out how we're going to put it up. I'm sure my husband and I will come up with something. And then from this end of the arbor to the wall to here, we're going to put another lattice fencing, which will give a little privacy. I think it'll be good. As you can see right now, I have planted some artichoke. I have some plants, some veggies. I have some Brussels sprouts, some flowers, zinnias, okra, zinnias. So yeah, a couple of things here. I am going to keep the raspberries here for now, just because I just don't want to move them around. I did put in the lavender. I'm going to keep them there for now. Again, this is all temporary. I might switch all of this around again. I don't know. We'll see. But it's looking really nice. It's starting to take some growth. I put a bunch of annuals, and I've got some pansies there that I'm going to put in pots. I have to make more holes, but that's what we got so far, and I think I'm really liking it. So that's kind of where we're looking at. I hope that you guys can see the vision, because right now that's the kind of look that we're looking for. So we're going to be using like a creamy white rock. And so the question has been, do we go ahead and use brown mulch, or getting lava rock is really expensive, and for the spacing that we're going to be doing, it's going to be really expensive. So that's been in question. My husband and I are like, do we really want to go there? And I really don't know if I want to do that. So I'm in a debate, because we can't get lava rock in bulk. It's been really hard to find, and I don't know if that's something that I want to spend the money in. So right now I can get the mulch and probably get the glue, because I can get lava rock by bags, but it's like a little more than double the price. I've already done the numbers. But currently right now, how it looks, let me see if I have my paper here. Since I have the beds already made, My thoughts are let me just show you really quick in this area where in the front where I made the small little beds there for the pathway. So in this area here, the 3 boxwoods that I'm taking out from the front from here to eliminate that. So which 2 of them are dying. I think I had mentioned I mentioned that I have 3 of them in that corner, but 2 of them they have been infested with ants. And so right now that's my goal is to pull those out, see if I can salvage them. I'm going to buy some fertilizer, get them in good nourishing soil, replant them in that other area in front of the house in that little pathway. And hopefully I can get I'm going to treat that area because I don't want anything else being infested with those ants. I mean, it's so frustrating. So I have bought some things already. I'm just waiting to remove the plants because I don't want to kill the plants. And then I'm going to reorganize those plants that are in that section. The sage, I'm probably going to pull it out. Either I'll put it in the beds in the front, or I just will push it to the back along the black fence in the patio section. And that'll give a pop of color for a little bit until I decide what else to do. The nice thing is that those are perennials. They'll come back and they'll acclimate to the area very quickly. Let's see. Also, who knows? Maybe I might even change the whole front and take away all the beds that I have right now that I have as medicinal beds. I want to keep that. Trust me, I really, really do. The problem I'm having is cats and critters digging in and pulling out the plants, and then it kills them. And I've had that happen a few times. Matter of fact, I almost lost the yellow rose that my mom gave me due to critters digging in for grubs. And it's like, ugh. So I'm not sure which direction I'm going to go. My husband was like, I don't know if that's a good idea, if it was a good idea to even do that. But I get what he's saying. And in a way, it's true. There's so many cats in our neighborhood. Now, I have nothing against cats. Please, for you cat lovers, don't get mad. I'm allergic to them. And personally, even the smell, I don't like it. So having them in my area is a big no-no. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to reassess what I'm going to do with those other 3 beds and raspberries. I know the raspberries are going to go to the back eventually. I just don't know. I have to find a spot for them. So that I'm still revamping some of the parts in the garden. And I know I haven't been able to share that with you, but I've been so focused in patio and in the front yard that I think my goal is to stay focused is to finish one project at a time. So I was able to finish the patio. I mean, there are some things that I still have to finish, but due to climate and heat and all that, I had to wait. So like I'm going to paint, but I think I'm going to paint in the spring. And then I'd like to finish the front and get it done before the holidays. So hopefully, as I'm doing this, then you'll join me on the journey with the garden, the veggie garden section in those phases during the spring, because I think that would probably be the best time to do that so that I can show you from beginning to, mid-June, kind of like what my process is. So I'm hoping that you guys will join me. As I said, I will continue to update you, and eventually I'll be having another post in regards to the front. We'll do the fence portion. I'll bring you along with that. And then when I'm ready to amend the soil, because I have to add more soil there. So I'm hoping that we can get our truck, the brakes are not good. So if I can get that done and we're able to use the truck, then I can just get a yard of dirt. It's so much easier. Get the compost and dirt mix that I did before, which was phenomenal. It was great, very rich. I loved it. So I figured I can throw that in there, throw my amendments, prepare the bed for planting, and then decide on what plants. I mean, like I said, I color coded it. You already saw that. I have some ideas of what I'd like to do there. And I also, like when I did this here, so I'm going to work on this first. I have to get that fence up there, that and this section. And then we can work on the fun part, which is the planting. And I'll, when I'm there, I'll share which plants I know for a fact I'm going to have 2 that I'll let you know. I'm going to have a a hydrangea, and I'm going to have a Rose of Sharon. Those are going to be two of my big ones in the back. I do have two or three other ones that I'm thinking, but I'm not going to share those yet because there's still in debate. We're still sitting down. We're doing the numbers. I don't want to get crazy. I can probably keep adding to it, but I want to get the basic ones, the ones in the back to get it established. Those are the big ones. Those are the ones that are going to get about 5 to 6 feet. Really, yeah, about 5 to 6 feet tall, maybe 4 to 5 feet wide. So I want to look at the spacing, and I have to make sure that I space them sufficiently so they're not overcrowded. So I want to get my 4 big ones. I think I can put 4. We'll see. I think if I can do 4 big ones in the back along the fence, those will be my main ones. Those are like my focal ones. Those are gonna be the big focal ones. They're gonna have big color. They're gonna have they're just gonna make a statement. That's what I want. So then once those are there, then I can add the medium size to give that height differential, and then I'll go to the smaller ones that will just continue to fill. I want that to be full and lush, but I also want plants that I'm looking at some shrubs and stuff like that because I want stuff that's going to go from green to red, but that is not that's going to be more of an evergreen plant. So I've got a couple things. Like I said, if you've seen the short, you've already seen some of the things I'm thinking of. So go ahead, jot down some comments. Let me know what you think. And if you have other suggestions, please share. Just remember, I'm in Texas, zone A, 8A and B. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's for me, this is all new. So I'm really working with my zone here. So I'm trying to get plants that are going to work in that time. Now, the nice part about that is like right now, it gets a lot of sun and then we get shade. In the summer, we'll get sun, but there's always a time where it gets shade. So I have a little bit of both. So I have to work with that. Let's see, what else do I have there? I definitely want to use those, and I always forget what they're called. Oh my God. I know my girlfriend will be like, Wendy, but those little trellises, those tall ones that I have a little bird on top. I have 2 of them. Well, I have 4 now because I got 2 more. And those would be great kind of put like in a, like in a zigzag, like put 2 and then 2 in the middle. So I want to do that. I also have a water feature, which is it's just a little bird bath. I might put that towards the center, right where the hole, because I have that septic hole, and if I don't build a little well on my own, then I don't want to buy one. So if I don't build it, then I'll put rocks all around, and I'll put the little bird bath in there and let that feature just kind of hold that spot. We'll see. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So there's a lot of little things that are still undecided. But I'm really excited because it's taking shape. It's starting to look really good. And yeah, and I can't wait. I just want to see it all with plants already. So I hope that you join me. And thank you again for spending 2 days with me. I know that it's been took a little longer, but like I said, I had a lot of interruptions. It was kind of crazy. Like Saturdays are usually pretty quiet in the morning. Oh my God, besides, of course, from mailman to people walking back and forth to animals barking to cars left and right. I had so many cars. They weren't even from our neighborhood. They'd come in, look around, turn. I'm like, can you just go? I'm trying to film here. It was crazy. So I don't even know what was going on. It was one of those Saturdays that you're like, I'll go to the back. But so a lot of interruptions, and due to that, it extended to a second day. But hey, I look a whole lot better today than I did yesterday. So I hope you join me again. Thank you for spending some time with me, for sharing your time with me. And don't forget to just share and let others who are interested in gardening and projects, show this video, share the video with them. If I can talk, this would be great. Tomorrow's going to be a rest day. So share the video, like and comment. Let me know in your comments after you've seen the short and you see all the plants that I'm thinking of. Let me know. And if you have other plants that are in mind that you can say, hey, I can suggest you this one, jot it down in the comments. Let me know where you're from. Thank you for sharing. You have a fantastic day. God bless. Bye-bye.